Hi, I'm Veronica Switek, and welcome to Ybor Flavors, a monthly show featuring Ybor City, Tampa's National Historic Landmark District. There's always a ton of things going on in Ybor City, and this past week, Carne Chophouse opened up in Central Ybor. Let's go ahead and watch some of the festivities. We have the big boss, little Jason, and you know what? He's got a lot of stuff to tell us, and he's brought the next generation to Ybor City. Jason, what do you have to say about Ybor?
It's very great. It's a very great place. My dad may work a lot here, but it's all worth it.
Okay, so I have to ask, this is a pretty big deal tonight. Are you guys having fun?
Yes, we are. Yes. Yes.
And the bigger question, are you meeting any girls? Because Jason Jr., great-great-great-grandfather met his great-great-great-grandmother here. Well, in Ybor, and then they danced here. So are you going to meet a very special girl here tonight and eventually dance with her? Yes or no?
Maybe.
I like the way he thinks.
Like 30 years from now.
30 years from now? How old are you, Jason?
9. No, almost 9. 8.
All right, 39 years old. At least he's older than me before being married. I like it. Okay, so we've met so many people tonight, and I love when new people visit Ybor City, but I love even more when other business owners of Ybor go ahead and compliment each other businesses. This is Tessa Shiver with the Don Vicente. Hi, Tessa.
Hi, Veronica. How are you?
I am having a blast. Let me tell you, what a party.
Jason always throws a great party. Ybor throws a great party.
Now, you're in the hospitality industry. You have the Don Vicente Hotel, so you definitely know how to throw parties.
We've thrown lots and lots of parties over the year, but I have to say that this one stands out.
So tell me about it. I mean, I know it is a Tuesday night, but this is pretty special. Why is it special?
Because Ybor City folks know no boundaries, and everybody knows that we know how to throw a good party. So I just have to say I am increduled by the people that are here, the city council people from all over Tampa, not just Ybor City folks that are here to support our historic district.
And then you want to know what else I love about Ybor City? That we have very, very beautiful women. Look at this. Thank you, Tessa.
Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop.
Hi, Dean. Have you been here before?
I have been here. Jason's my best friend, so I've been here often.
Wait a second. I think tonight is a grand opening. How have you been here before?
Well, it's been open for a while, but tonight's a special event for everybody.
I can tell you, this is amazing. It's a Tuesday night, and look at all the people here.
In Ybor City. So proud to be here.
So, have you been to Ybor before?
I have, yes. I'm fourth generation Ybor.
Wait. Fourth generation Ybor? I have to, go ahead and explain that. That's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome, yeah. My dad's godmother was a Delegon Smart. My family had a hardware store here and a restaurant, so.
And so now you are continuing the tradition and coming down here.
This is my favorite place. So the only place to be.
What other places do you like in Ybor?
I like Bernini, Carmine's.
All good places to eat?
Yes.
Okay, so the last question is, if I were to say, give me one word on how you would describe Carne that would tell people to come down here tonight, what would you say? One word.
Amazing.
There you have it. Amazing. Carne.
Has the best happy hour and the amazing filet mignon.
I heard it is $2 Finlandia.
Amazing.
$2 Finlandia gets around quick.
It does.
I think I'm here for their espresso martinis.
Wow. I might need one of those pretty soon.
Should.
Well, obviously come to Ybor for Carne, but Ybor has so much wonderful things to offer. The city life is amazing, and I definitely would recommend it to anyone. We always recommend our out-of-state guests to come to Carne first off.
I'm having a fabulous time. It's very busy and crazy, but it's a lot of fun.
Have you been here before?
I have not. I didn't know it was really open the last couple months, but I'm looking forward to coming again.
Well, you know, Jason, he's been keeping it a secret, but they are open for lunch, dinner, happy hour, and the weekends. So when are you going to be coming back? Lunch, dinner?
Well, I heard there's a singer on Thursday night, so I'm looking forward to coming back again on Thursday night for dinner.
You know, how do I not hear about this stuff? I want to come back on a Thursday night.
We'll have to come together.
All right, Jessica and I are coming together next Thursday night, so make sure you're here too. The opening of Carne Chophouse was fabulous. We couldn't catch up with Jason Fernandez that night, but I caught him now. Hi, Jason.
Hi. Yes, we had a great time that evening.
There was hundreds, thousands of people.
There were a lot of people, and they all seemed to be really having a good time.
And, you know, I was looking for you all night, and you were hiding. What were you doing?
Family night. Also had a lot of family in the restaurant, and they are also proud of the building and me taking over and refurbishing and really getting the whole Carne Chophouse going. So they were occupying a lot of my time, as well as so many guests trying to say hello and get a photograph with everyone and a few drinks with everyone as well. So I really had a great time. I was so flattered by the turnout, and it made me feel great.
I'll tell you, I had a fabulous time. Everybody that I talked to had a fabulous time. There were so many drinks. The food was fabulous. And then, of course, this building is so pretty. And I understand that you have a family connection here.
I do. This is the first place, and my grandparents and great-grandparents were members of the club, but it was the first place my grandparents ever danced.
Ever danced, like when they were dating?
The first time, my great-grandmother was standing off to the side, and my grandfather had to ask her to dance from the line of young ladies, and my great-grandmother would watch from the sidelines what was going on the dance floor, and the piano that we found in the upstairs ballroom was probably the piano that was playing. It's a 1910 Weber grand piano, and it was probably playing when they danced.
Well, you had your whole family here, your beautiful wife, Jason, your beautiful daughter, Ella. Does that mean that Ella's going to have to grow up here and get permission to have a dance?
The restaurant business is for later on if they decide, but I hope they decide to do something else.
So you have, let me see, hot dogs, you have Italian, you have a bar and grill, all these great restaurants here in Ybor City. Tell me, how'd you come about Carne Chophouse?
You know, so many years standing in front of Bernini and in front of Green Iguana, watching locals, tourists alike come in and out of the restaurants, thankfully, and asking me on the way in on that, is there a steakhouse in Ybor City? And I got that so often that it kind of started building on the back of my mind. You know, where is a good location? Where could we pull off a steakhouse here and do it cost effectively so that people can come every day? It's not a higher-end steakhouse for a special occasion. We wanted a steakhouse that was available. You could come for lunch. You could come for dinner a couple of times a week. Find something in the comfort zone to eat regularly.
Now, you have, I love that concept of a steakhouse because I am such a carnivore. And to be able to come to a steakhouse like an, I don't know, old-fashioned, is that a good way to describe it?
Classic. We try to touch on some of the classic Latin recipes, the ropa vieja, the chimichurri. So not necessarily all from Spain, but from the Caribbean. We try to touch on a lot of the different Latin dishes in our menu.
Now, I also tasted this very unique dish, and it is not a steak at all. It's chicken.
Polio's fried chicken. George and Michael Polios had a fried chicken and restaurant, their specialty being fried chicken, fried shrimp, fried chicken livers, on MacDill Boulevard. Was there from the early 40s all the way through my childhood until the late 2000s when Mr. Polios passed. We wanted to pay tribute not only to his fried chicken but to his family for being in the restaurant business and feeding so many of us for so many years, so many family dinners in front of the television on a Friday evening eating Polio's chicken. I thought it was a shoe-in on my menu, and it has been very well received.
And I don't think you're giving it enough credit, because I was in here and it's not just fried chicken. It's fried chicken over a waffle and then syrup.
Incredible Vermont maple syrup. And the waffle is decadent as well. The salty chicken and the sweet sweet waffle with the syrup, really ooh la la, delicious.
And this most beautiful bar that you have here. So you have an area for dining. You have, I would almost say, a dance floor lounge, and then you have the bar. Tell me about the bar and the bartenders, who are awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We don't want their heads to get too big, but we're proud of them. The space was so big when we took it over. We said, how can we utilize everything we have and still feel intimate? If there was a small number of people on a Sunday or Monday evening, how could they still feel like they're in a warm environment? So we decided to make a private dining room in the front quadrant, and then enclose that and make it a little lounge area with the wine cellar, which worked out. So then we still utilized the dance floor. The dance floor has turned into be our private dining room, because people like the idea of being up on stage and still having a little bit of privacy, but being in the public eye. So the piano's going and people are having hors d'oeuvres and cocktails on the dance floor, all amidst the dining room functioning like a normal dinner.
And then, of course, you have your signature drinks, which are incredible.
Our martinis, just like Bernini, we offer a $2 martini every day, all day, till 7 p.m. No exceptions, every day.
All day. Does that mean businessman lunch, too?
Businessman lunch, $2 martinis. Sometimes it's a businessman end of day at noon. But that special has really worked out for us. The relationship we have with Finlandia Vodka is special, and the consumer is really taking advantage of it.
You know, you have a little bit of everything for everybody. Tell us about some things that you have upcoming.
Well, the RNC is coming to town.
Wow. Are you going to be part of it?
We are really taking advantage of the large group coming to Tampa. We've the National Journal, the Atlantic Journal have rented out Carne Chophouse for the entire week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They will be having groups here like NASCAR. They will be having the Bank of America, Microsoft. During the evening time, they do a review where they actually have a panel, and there'll be an entire stage set up where there's panelists that are interviewed in regards to the subjects that were breached during the convention that day. And that is put out online on their online newspaper, and then actually printed and put out in a daily newspaper of events of the convention.
Wow, you're going to be very busy. And you know, what a great opportunity to have everybody from all over the country come and experience a little bit of flavor here in Ybor City. And speaking about food, I'm already getting hungry. I want to see the main attraction. Where is the kitchen?
The kitchen is right this way. I'm happy to take you around to it, and Chef Daniel will get something cooked up for you, get some steaks on the grill, and we'll do a little sampling.
Let's go up and see. All right, I'm sneaking up on Chef Dan. Ooh, that looks incredible. What do we have cooking?
We got our 20-ounce cowboy ribeye steak.
That is my favorite, and that oven looks hot. How many degrees is that?
It's probably about 550, maybe 6.
Wow. Now, how do you prepare that? What seasoning did you put on it?
We just very simply salt and pepper on our steaks.
And that's what I love, simple and to the point, and that looks incredible. Is that mac and cheese that we have?
Yep, this is the baked mac and cheese.
And then my favorite, a bone-in ribeye. I am getting hungry. And I love the presentation. It is simple, it is to the point. You have the steak and Then some mac and cheese. Oh, what's this?
The crusted Roma tomato, and then the fried onion straws.
Ooh, I like the fried onion straws. Again, keeping with the very simple classic steakhouse.
The medium rare tag.
Oh, I like it. Little carne, little symbol there. Now, that is fabulous. Now, that was done perfect, medium rare, right?
Yes.
Well, I can't wait to try it. Can I go dig in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Michael, you are going to cut this beautiful piece of steak for me. It looks perfectly done. So is this one of the favorites of all the customers?
This is a cowboy ribeye. Ribeye is basically another type of prime rib textured beef. It's got full of marble and excellent flavor. If you like a very flavorful steak, I recommend the ribeye being your selection for sure.
And the smell, I cannot even describe the smell.
It's absolutely delicious. So.
And that oven was incredible. I can't believe the whole cooking process.
Yes, that oven is a specialty oven that Mr. Fernandez purchased. Most of the high-end steakhouses in America use that oven for their high production restaurants, and we seat an awful lot of people here. So the object is to push out as much beef as we can because we are a very cost-effective, budget-minded restaurant. So we make our money on volume and not on per plate situation. So it's called a Montague oven. It gets up to 1,800 degrees at any given time and cooks in half the time. The product cooks.
Well, I am ready to dig in. I've been waiting all night.
All right. See how easy that cut? I'm not even putting any pressure to it at all. Look at
that is beautiful. I know all the viewers right now are very jealous.
Yeah, hello viewers out there in food land. Come down and see us here at Carne Chophouse, East 7th Avenue, 1536. My name is Michael Ingrassia. I am the general manager here. I'll be standing at the door when you arrive, and I will be opening the door when you depart. So thank you again. We hope to see you soon.
Will you be cutting their steak like you're cutting mine?
I have in the past, and I'm sure I will in the future. That's my pleasure.
You know, Jason Fernandez is always known about hospitality, so that is hospitality. Ybor City is always flavored to suit any taste. So come on down to Carne Chophouse and taste it for yourself. Until next time, come experience Ybor City for yourself because Ybor City is flavored to suit any taste. And...